We continue to follow breaking news out of Washington. A federal appeals court has issued a temporary stay, overruling last night's lower court ruling, which blocked the enforcement of President Trump's sweeping reciprocal tariffs on most U.S. trade allies. The stay will be granted until the appeals panel is able to consider further briefings on the case. Yesterday, the U.S. Court of International Trade said the administration doesn't have the, quote, unbound authority to make such a sweeping move. CBS News White House reporter Olivia Rinaldi joins us now. Olivia, it can get really dizzying really quickly. What more are we learning about this decision?
It certainly can, Lindsay. We do know that this administrative stay was put on this lower court ruling that had previously ruled that Trump's tariff plan, or that struck down Trump's tariff plan. Now, as a result, Trump's tariffs are largely still in place while this stay is happening. The Trump administration had even said they would go as far as to the Supreme Court if this stay was not put on. What this does, though, is allow the Trump administration to continue pursuing those economic deals with countries while the courts are trying to untangle this web about the legality of the tariffs. Now, some of those tariffs are still in place, the ones that are under Section 232. Some of those are the fentanyl tariffs. Some of those are the steel and aluminum tariffs. But these tariffs in particular are the ones that are the reciprocal tariffs. And we know that this White House has certainly wielded the power of tariffs and levies to really bend economic, to change really the global economic order. And that's what Trump's goal has been since he got into office. We know today as well that White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt during the briefing had criticized that court that put, or that had said that Trump's tariffs, questioned the legality of Trump's tariffs, I should say, saying that there's an unelected group of judges inserting themselves into the presidential decision-making process. They've been very critical of this. We also heard from Stephen Miller on the matter. But of course, Lindsay, this is just the first, perhaps second step in what could be a long legal battle pertaining to these Trump tariffs.
So let's talk about some upcoming dates here. Our colleague Jake Rosen tells us plaintiffs have until June 5th to file their arguments. The Department of Justice has until June 9th to reply. Is it your understanding and reading of the situation then that the tariffs will be in effect at least until then?
It seems so. It seems that they will be in effect until they can have those legal arguments. And again, this comes as the Trump administration is still having those economic discussions with a variety of countries. We know that the president is expected to go to the G7 as well, where the topic of tariffs and economic deals will certainly be top of mind. And just to note, there is that 90-day pause that the White House put in on those reciprocal tariffs. That is set to expire around early July. So all of this happening kind of at the same point. And the White House has really argued that this is by judges saying this, it may kneecap their ability to have these economic negotiations and discussions. So, Lindsay, certainly a lot to watch there as we now look to that June 5th court date, or that response that we'll hear from the other side in this case.
Okay, Olivia Rinaldi, thank you.